Are we really living in the end times? It's a question that keeps many of us up at night, scrolling through news headlines, wondering if today's chaos means Christ's return is just around the corner. You've probably asked yourself, how will we know when Jesus is coming back? What signs should we actually be watching for? Well, Jesus gave us a prophecy that should electrify your faith and clear away your doubts. He declared in Matthew 24:14, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." Friends, we are living in the most explosive evangelistic moment in human history, and most people are completely missing it. Many Christians wrestle with a haunting fear. What if Jesus returns and people die without ever hearing the gospel? What about those remote tribes, those closed nations, those billions who've never heard his name? This anxiety is real. It reflects the heart of God, who desires that no one should perish. But here's what will astound you. God is moving faster than our fears. Just think about this. 100 years ago, missionaries endured months-long journeys by ship, risking disease and death just to reach a single village. Letters home took weeks. Bible translations could take an entire lifetime. The task seemed impossibly vast, but today, everything has changed. A single social media post can now reach millions in milliseconds. Bible translation software that once took decades now accomplishes the same work in just a few years. Believers in places like China, Iran, and North Korea are receiving God's word through encrypted apps and satellite technology that bypass government censorship. The gospel is breaking through fortresses that once seemed impenetrable. I recently spoke with a missionary serving an unreached people group deep in the Amazon rainforest. He described handing out solar-powered tablets preloaded with Bible stories in their native language, a language that didn't even have a written form just 20 years ago. Today, former shamans are worshiping Jesus, singing hymns in their own tongue. A tribe that lived in spiritual darkness for millennia now has believers baptizing new converts in jungle rivers. And this is happening thousands of times over on every single continent. What moves me most is how God is using technology tools we often associate with distraction and sin for his eternal purposes. The same internet that spreads darkness also carries sermons to atheists searching for answers at 2 a.m. The same social media platforms used for self-promotion become digital pulpits where people from all backgrounds discover Christ. The same smartphones that can distract us become Bibles in the hands of persecuted believers. God is literally hijacking the enemy's playground for his glory. Current statistics reveal something remarkable. Christianity is exploding in the global south. China may soon have more Christians than the United States. The church in Africa is growing so rapidly that by 2050, most Christians will be African or Asian, not Western. Even in hostile nations, underground house churches are multiplying despite brutal persecution. Researchers estimate thousands of people in some of the world's most anti-Christian regimes are converting to Christianity every single year. But here's the truth that should make every believer sit up straight. Jesus said asterisk after asterisk, the gospel reaches all nations, asterisk then asterisk, the end will come. Not maybe, not possibly. Asterisk then asterisk, every unreached people group that hears the gospel for the first time brings us one step closer to his return. Every Bible translated into a new language clicks another prophetic domino into place. This means every mission trip, every evangelistic video, every believer sharing their faith on social media is literally helping to fulfill prophecy. This isn't just missions, it's prophecy in motion. Organizations that track unreached people groups report the numbers shrinking dramatically. What once seemed like an impossible task reaching every tribe and tongue now appears achievable within our lifetime. So when you wonder if your faith matters, if your small acts of obedience count, if sharing the gospel with one person makes any difference, remember this. You are participating in the fulfillment of Jesus' own words. Every soul saved accelerates Christ's return. Every person who hears the gospel because of your faithfulness moves humanity one step closer to that glorious day when every knee will bow. The harvest Jesus spoke of isn't just ready, it's being gathered right now, at a pace unprecedented in all of history. The workers may still be few, but the finish line is finally in sight. What an honor! What a moment! What a time to be alive! Thanks for watching. If this message encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that builds your faith. See you in the next video.